turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They say, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. You won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're not lost. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're not lost.
Welcome to the EON League. It's been a while since I casted here, but it's so good to be back. And I have my wonderful co-caster here, the Geiger. Are you excited for the 3 matches we're going to be co-casting here tonight?
Yeah, definitely. Hello from my side also too. I'm very excited to have every single match. I'm really hyped about these matches. I cannot wait to actually see them.
Yep, we do have some really good matches head-to-head today. Starting off with Team Fraternity versus Besiktas Esports, which will be beginning anytime soon. But first, let's have a look at the standings and see where the league is right now. As you can see, No Meanies, NXT and Besiktas, who are about to play, currently occupy the top 3 spots. However, after today, a lot about this leaderboard can change. So maybe we'll be coming back to it at the end to see where things stand after all of the matches that are going on today. But of course, we need to focus on the now, and that is our very first match. If we can bring up the team cards, please, so we can see who will be seeing in the lobby fighting it out. I mean, are there any names we should be looking out for when it comes to these 2 rosters, in your opinion?
Oh, well, I'm actually Team Fraternity. I mean, like, I saw some people in ranked like 2 seasons ago. So I personally can say they're great people to play against. So I know ranked is kind of different, and anything, but still, I need to say, Leon, WTG, and Panzer are like my favorite two players. I hope they're playing like Panzer, maybe, but we will see. Actually, I'm really hyped about these two players. Actually, so we will see. On your hand, Best Contest Esports. What do you have any players recommendation? Maybe.
I've seen him play quite a bit, and they are a really interesting team to watch out for. Quaterna is definitely a standout player on that kind of roster. One that I always see attempting some pretty interesting stuff in the lobby. They are a team of just such big, either they win big and they just try some really insane stuff, or they just commit the strangest mistakes ever. I remember commenting on it a while back. I think it was actually even yesterday when I was talking over one of the matches. What they did once was they tried to plant under the cover of a smoke grenade while there was a defender in the smoke with them, and they didn't notice. I think they were literally touching in that smoke and they didn't notice. I think that was my favorite memory of Besiktas. I always say it.
Oh,
They
no.
are, you never know what to expect from them, right?
Mhm.
They can pull off stuff like that, but they can also play really fantastic Siege when they actually put a mind to it and don't trip up like that. So, any kind of final predictions before we go into this very first game?
Oh, as you just mentioned, I mean, like, you're so hyped about, like you said, like you just said, they're winning big, or like they're completely making the weirdest mistakes. So, I personally, because like it's my Lance people, I will go for Team Fraternity this time. But I'm really, I'm really hyped about like to see the matchup. Really, I mean, like two big teams going against each other. Yeah, will the best team actually win?
We have to, wait and see as the lobby's being
Mhm.
prepared. We're about to head in and see who's going to win. For me personally, I really have no idea who to go for here. Because as you saw in that current standing, Besiktas is actually near the top. However, as we've seen from their performance in other leagues, I'm not really holding out too much hope there. I think Verdante could still take it very much,
10
but
of 10
we
plays
just have
ready.
to wait and see. But anyway, let's go into the game, and the very first map of the evening will be none other than Border. What do you think about this choice?
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Game
I
starting.
mean, like, Border for the first pick, like, it's kind of like I would say at attacker sided. So what we all like see also like in Pro League and stuff like that. It's like literally like when you're on attack, you can play it so good. But on the other hand, you can make the worst mistakes, like an easy mistake, like going too slow on the flank or anything. It can completely throw the round off. So really, Borden is a really interesting pick, I would say, and like literally like Beshkatash, maybe actually going here for like the better choice, going with first attack in the on the side. But we will see how Team Fraternity actually will predict this and will going to win this.
Of
Or
course, a
maybe not.
lot also depends on the ban phase happening right now. Deimos is the very first one to go. One you don't see too often, but at the same time, not too surprising. Just one of those very annoying operators to deal with. They want to get rid of him, especially seeing how Fraternity are going on defense first. They are saying, look, for our defensive half, we don't want anything to do with this guy. However, Besiktas on their offensive half, they're saying that they're not going to be bringing Monty at all. Now, they do have other shield options as well. I've seen quite a few games recently where both attackers banned were shields. So, with so many still available, do you think that Besiktas are going to be utilizing them?
I actually think maybe because like we had a few other games, like I saw a lot of Blitz gameplay. I mean, like Blitz is like now. Meanwhile, you can reload behind the shield and everything. So it's really Monty is like, yeah, okay, he's like the old core anchor, I would say, like literally in the attack. Like you want to plant, you want to do anything, like to rush to get off angles. Like you can't peek anymore, like or give the attackers like the angle. So yeah, I mean like. Maybe it's going for a blitz, but yeah, we will see. Valkyrie, yeah, I mean, kinda, I would say, default ban on border because like you can throw Valkyrie camps on some places. You have literally like the complete floor is open to you, you can see everything. Yeah, I would personally say it's a default ban. And castle, yeah, it's interesting because like normally you have some castle threats. Normally some they're like closing doors, closing windows off, like so you have a bit more cover on site. But yeah, interesting choice to like ban castle out on border.
Definitely one of the more refreshing ban phases I've seen in a while, but anyway, we are going downstairs for our very first site. Let's see exactly how Fraternity are going to be setting this up. We do already see quite a few traps in the likes of Frost and Capcan being prepared, but apart from that, you have your kind of standard picks like Warden, like your Azami and your Muse, so nothing too out of the ordinary there. So what can we kind of expect from the attack, given what we're seeing on the side of the defense here?
I mean, like, one is like the anchor, like also Mute is maybe like playing on the, what's it called again, like workshop. Like maybe he's playing there normally, it would be a good spot because like the shotgun has a good range like to knock people like instantaneously. Capgun, like anti-rush strat, so yeah, kinda, I personally I would say default kinda. To play again, like Frost also like a default pick on this, like Tellers, I mean, you want to have your windows cleared, you have preventing from someone to rush. So yeah, on the defense I would say it's kinda, I would say like a default strat setup, everything. On the attack different side, like I said, yeah, they're going to play blitz. I would have nothing against something else there. You also have like a bug, so they can open the completely floor from above, so yeah. And as we can see now, Blitz is going in, and they have nearly the half. Oh, and there is the opening. Oh, got him with the opening against Slash. But instant refrag. There we go. Nice refrag, and now the bug is gone, so they have a bit of a hard time, like to open the doors. Except Ash, like is the only one who can play now vertical.
Yes, well, they both lost one player. I'd say that probably Fraternity lost a bit more, seeing how they're both important for the strategies. Azami, with her gadget recharging over time, having her die so early in the round is definitely going to be felt by the whole team. Anyway, the Blitz is still alive and well in security, and I just gotta say, I really hope that triple capcan on the single doorway we saw earlier is gonna pay off. I really want to see someone trigger that. Anyway, we see Frieza finally bring down Fave as a 3v4, another battle happening. 2v4 now as Frieza gets another one. All of a sudden the entire defense is crumbling as it was just Leon left, but he also gets mowed down as well very quick on the side of Beskitas. Just went in, got the kills, got out in the span of like, what, a minute?
Yeah, there was like the moment Ash went into up the area there with the head. I can't recall it at that moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, but still, she rushed in like from the balcony, and at that moment the defense crumbled. Visa with the two opening frags on the defense, Blitz joining in on another one, and yeah, I mean like as a warden upstairs alone, yeah, you can't do anything actually then. I mean like 1v4 situation, that's kind of heavy. And you play a shotgun as a main weapon, and like the SMG is not bad as a secondary, but not against 4 people. Also, like the Asami, not the Asami, I'm sorry, Dokabi just called in, so they all knew where Warden were sitting, and like, yeah, I mean, like, sadly it was a GG on this round, but well played, really. Bashkadesh with a crazy setup, like they're all pushing simultaneously. They normally instant have the refrag when someone died. I mean, like, Visa with the opening, they're crazy. I mean, wow. Really well played.
Yeah, I had my worries, but granted, that was still just the very first round. Beskitas could still very much throw it. Maybe that was just a one-off, but that was still a very impressive, well-coordinated attack from them. However, Fraternity definitely also didn't help themselves, given the fact that when all of the chaos was going down, they weren't able to refract. They weren't able to do anything in a situation. They just let the defense crumble one by one until there was no one left. Anyway, round 2 now, and really see some interesting picks, including Blackbeard. That's always, you know, it's always going to be a good round when you see Blackbeard being picked up. We do see already Slash be the first one to go down in security.
But yeah, still Blackbeard lost already one of these shields. Still got a kill on there on security, but still, I mean, yeah, Blackbeard. I mean, like, luckily he has not the 800 HP shield like back in the day when he came out. So he's kind of easily. Oh, and what is this? Teaser with the bug from below opening the hatch, and Leon actually sadly falling right into his arms and welcoming him home. Oh, this is like 2 opening frags again. We played just like nearly like 1 minute and 10 seconds, and finally get the frag back. Yobu on Shoxel. Blackbeard is now gone. Nice. So actually they have a big like a defense now. Finally they're going to get something down. And now there's another opening. No, is that the Frostman?
Yep,
No.
it was.
Oh no! What? How did he? No way. Wait, did he not saw the Frostmat there in the doorway?
Apparently not, and that was enough to be given the hint that there's someone there, and even though Badov was able to get themselves out of the mat, they got picked off pretty quickly, bringing us back to a 3v3. The round has very much slowed down now, as both teams have kind of positioned themselves in a building. But oh, the flank of the sentry just failed miserably. I thought that would have been very easy to kill, but no, instead, that's yet another kill for the side of Beskitas. Visa gets yet another one. This is 1v3. Gutter gets the final one, and just like that, it is 2-0 right now for Beskitas Esports.
I mean, like, when the Jaeger would have gone through with this crazy flank, I mean, like, they would have really turned around this round, but still, Nomad with the good thinking, like, get the repeat, like, wow. I mean, like, he just saved them the round. This is absolutely insane. When Jaeger would have got them both there, it would have been an easy round. I mean, like, what do you want to do? Like, you're sitting, like, outside on the balcony, on the ventilation, sorry. You can't do anything. 1v3, like, you need to overpeak and lose the round, then you lose it, but in a 1v3. But still, greatly played Beskitas, going in with another round, with another opportunity to going further towards the match point. And wow, I mean, like, they have the opening frags. Team Fraternity actually got it to a 3v3. So I mean, like, there is pressure. Like, there we have a defense here, but Beskitas actually, they have it, and they're feeling this map at the moment. You see them, like, oh, they're rotating, like someone, like, maybe there's someone flanking us, and like they're holding the angle and get the kills off. Wow, really, I mean, crazy. This is so good.
What's interesting is that in the last second there, Shoxel actually went with the Flores instead of the Blitz, which he originally picked into, despite the fact how useful Blitz was last time. But Jobu gets that very early pick that was oh so necessary for the side of Team Fraternity. Now that they go into this with the man advantage, is this round actually going to go their way? We have to wait and see, but oh, never mind, that advantage didn't last long. Someone got a bit too greedy and got to capitalize on that, bringing us back to a 4v4 scenario. Man, I was really hoping that early advantage is going to really drive Fraternity, but they lost it so quickly. And we see people like Visa already getting very comfortable on the map. Gutter gets another one. Oh, wow, that guy is unstoppable. That's a trophy for him right now. Once again, almost single-handedly taking out the entire defense. Now it's just Slash. Never mind. Now it's just Jobu left with a very injured Slash next to stairs. The beeper will give away his location. Clearly, he knows there's someone at the bottom of the stairs. However, he may have to look out for flanks from the side of security as well. Goes for it. Manages to finally bring down Fiza. However, is unable to revive his teammate. Tried to rotate via the hatch, but there was someone very much waiting there for him, bringing us to 3-0.
Wow, that was a round. Oh my goodness. I mean, like, with the early run out on ventilation towards looking the balcony. I mean, like, you have only a small angle to play with. As a defender, no, don't use that. Only when you know, like, there are like 4 people standing and maybe you get a lucky spray. But when you know, like, there's only 1 person, don't use that angle. I mean, like, we saw it. Gada just was better. He knew someone was on east stairs. He pre-fired that when he got the first frag on ventilation. Yeah, I mean, like, awesome potential from Team Fraternity. I need really to say, well done. I mean, like, maybe the one should have pushed a bit earlier. But just as I said before the match beginning, slightly seconds can change completely the round. I mean, like when Bamba would have pushed with the Jäger, and I think Jäger was it, or was it Capcan? I'm not sure at the moment. Still running out on ventilations there on the balcony. You need a second person to like to get the threat through, and like yeah, we didn't saw that happening. I mean, like maybe that would have changed the round. I mean, like we didn't saw any Capcan traps go off at now. I mean. Would be great if we see the potential of Capcan, but sadly not really coming in. But I mean, like sometimes in like in the closing seconds, like or the like last minute Capcan traps are really great because like it's really hard like to spot them when you know you have pressure, you have enemies still on the side. Yeah, happens. I mean, like. Dash gotta just won them actually the round. Nice refrag there on the main stairs, like as we saw, but still. Oh, and there is a Salam with the nice pick against Legion. Legion also like with his Guma, and it's overtime, so it's actually kinda hard to lose players like that in the early bandits. The C4 didn't, was it? I think it was a C4 or just now. What didn't hit, but and slash against Gada. Now they lost the. Yeah, I can't. Oh, give me a second. I need my English. Give me a second. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
so
just
great.
like that, the advantage is gone, unfortunately. And it's back to a 4v4. Now, I wanted to talk about how many traps they brought. However, that could actually be the disadvantage for the side of Fraternity, given how the opponent brought, well, is a that is a Bravo drone looking around the map, trying to find objects to hack, and those Capcans, those Fawns, and those Legion Mines could be very easily damaging the people who put them there in no time at all. The diffuser is already going down. Fave actually managed to contest that, and he got the kill. All of a sudden, the diffuser is dropped on site, the smokes have been deployed, and I don't think anyone's willing to commit it back to it. Slash gets a double kill there. Fisa drops some hatch onto bomb side A. However, he is maybe aware of someone being behind a chassis. Fave trying to balance, not being shot, with still gathering intel via his drones. And it's just one person left, literally next to the bomb chassis. Fave didn't know he was there and managed to get one.
Oh, that
He's
was
currently being flanked, and Leon is the one who finally takes out the final attacker. Given how deep into sight he was, I really got to question how they allowed him to actually get right there onto the bomb chassis, but whatever. Team Fraternity finally get that very first point on defense, which he oh so needed.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like as you just mentioned, like it was a complete fault of, I would say, Capcan of his placement. He was when the Echo went inside the Echo drone, like to rotate and look like for the attackers. He went outside of the bomb site, knowing there was still someone on hatch because he just got like 15 seconds earlier fragged there from this hatch, and then normally everyone heard him dropping. Why would he go outside of the bomb site? Let him Echo alone on a bomb site. He's on drones, so I mean that was some huge miscommunications, I would personally say. It's so crazy to see something like that is happening. Normally you would like be like, yeah, okay, bro, I'm going on camps, Echo, yeah, bro, please hold me. As you can maybe sit behind the boxes there on workshop. But he went outside of the bomb site towards the commuter. That is like, maybe, yeah, okay, it was not bad. I mean, like, he was pre-fired because, like, literally when Echo died, he got instant pre-fire through the soft wall. But still, it was a misplace, actually, of the Capcan. It would have been way easier and not so sweaty the round when he would be still on the bomb side. So as we can see now, they brought in Fenrir this time on the defense, on the top floor again. Wow, that is not too bad. I mean, like, when he's alive, you have a lot of trouble going on site with the vision.
Now, will they be able to actually work up that momentum of finally winning the round? I mean, losing a player so early on definitely is going to help with that. And yet again, we talked about it with Legion before and Asami before that. When you lose someone like Wamai, so early on in the round before they're able to even deploy most of the gadgets, that is going to stink. Now they do still have 4 very good choices left when considered remaining defenders. Are they going to be able to really, in a meaningful way, stop the impending attack? I mean, Slash is able to get 1, and Kazi is able to get another 1. All of a sudden, turns into a favor of Fraternity, something I really didn't see coming so quickly. They get another 1 as Leon gets Salim on stairs, and just down to 2. Badolf and Fiza, the very last 2 left. Now, granted, while we do see Fiza is already very comfortable in the building with no one contesting him downstairs, and the other member of Beskitas currently on rappel next to balcony, could they really do much when there's just 2 of them left?
I mean, like, when they overpeak as just as we just saw, sorry. Mozzie, something. Oh, wow! Leon with the frag onto Buck down there. So yeah, it's like only 1 player left. It's the hard breach. I think this is a second round for Team Fraternity. Well played in the beginnings. Like, Bodolf still with the refrag there on some 1 person and nearly got a second there. Oh, lovely. Maybe it's not over. He has 50 seconds to find 3 players, and when they're over peaking like that, I mean, like, it could go actually towards Basket. It's really crazy. I like the early frags again, like in the first 30 seconds we saw another one. But no, Slash has something against that with the dog, with the good P90 there. Going to get a 3k, I think, was it? Or not, a 2k was it on this round. So yeah, crazy. Wow. I mean, like, as we saw in the beginning, this looked already like Basket round. We had 31 seconds into the round. The opening frag happened on the east stairs. I mean, Team Fraternity needs to play different. They need to make something different. They need to change something. I mean, like, in the first 30 seconds, you always lose an operator with a utility, but you need to have time on the round to get the equipment. Like, it's always like as you mentioned, it was a Asami, then it was a Legion. Now we had a Bamai. Boys, please. Why these operators? I mean, like, luckily they had a dog. I mean, like, he could have full heal always. Nice to see that some players are actually still like to play dog there, but no, these rounds are way too close. Really. I mean, like, Team Fraternity just got the momentum, perfectly read it, like, how to push, like, how to pre-aim, like, perfectly done this round. But losing another always every round at least 1 or 2 opening frags on your team, that's not how you should play a Siege, really. I mean, like, it's a team-based game, and you should not play like this, really. I mean, no.
We are now on the final round of the very first half. Are Team Fraternity going to be able to make this a 3-3 on the very first half? That is going to be the best scenario for them, and one that's going to give them pretty good position going into the second half. Especially if they just won 3 rounds in a row, that kind of momentum is going to carry forward into the attack. Now, given the kind of difficulties they've been having so far, are they going to translate over to attack? We just have to wait and see. Anyway, Kegsley already had to retreat from his position upstairs, as security is already fully compromised, with members of Beskitas just pouring in. We do see Salim get the very first kill. Once again, the entry frag is unfortunately being given to Beskitas. Team Fraternity already down 1 member with 2 minutes still left to go. We do see 1 player sneaking up those east stairs. The drone, I believe, was gotten. However, I don't know if they know they're being flanked. I do believe I saw another player on the side of the attack going downstairs. Oh no! And Frost Trap gets another player as Gutter is down. That is the Blitz. That is the oh so important rush operator, the one with such a fantastic, nearly invincible shield. However, that shield is not enough when you have to deal with both the gunshots and the Frost Trap all at the same time. Right now, 3 versus Sword, still the advantage on the side of Beskitas. However, just barely. Now, if anything were to happen to the members of Beskitas, well, they do have that Thinker still on standby. Never mind, I spoke too soon. That must be a Custer's curse. A Slash gets her. Gaxi gets another one as he gets a double kill now. The heavy phone calls are being now sent out to locate those last pesky remaining members of the defense. However, nothing, absolutely no kills as a result of that. Shoxo peeks and gets the kill, evening it back out. And now they're in a good position to actually get the plant down. Salim is going to be responsible for putting down the planter. Are they aware that Slash is actually so close? Is Slash even aware they are planting? Both the last remaining 2 members of Fraternity are closing in on site. They managed to get one, but oh no! Shoxo brings it back down to a 1v1 as it's a duel of the century right here. Who's gonna be winning this? Some shots fired for the window! Caxley gets for another one and is able to surprise the last remaining member of the attack, Shoxo, and the diffuser is going to get disabled with plenty of time to spare. That is the oh so difficult part about trying to win a gunfight in those windows, because it's like playing whack-a-mole. You really have no idea which window the other person is going to pop out of next. So it was a 50-50 shot, and Team Fraternity won it.
Wow, that was crazy. I mean, like, unlucky that he started to reload. Really, he should have waited a bit more. I mean, like, I know it from myself. Like, when I shoot, like, I instantly reload. I mean, like, only when it's 2 or 3 bullets, and that just happened. He shot him. It was more than 3 bullets, of course. Yeah, he pre-fired them. But he had still 7 bullets left. I mean, like, 7 bullets normally are enough to kill a person. Wow. I mean, like, crazy push. So much happened so fast. With the blitz, unlucky. I mean, like, perfectly, actually, we need to say. We saw him, like, pressing F and, like, trying to revive himself and going back down because, like, Faith shot him from below and missed, actually, the bullets because he didn't know directly where the Frostman was. And the thing is, like, Feezer pushed in and killed Faith down there shooting upstairs. I mean, like, Faith had no clue what was coming towards him. This was so crazy. As always, yeah, we had the opening frag again on Team Fraternity. I mean, like 6 rounds now. It's hard to see, really, but well played. I mean, like, they got the frags, as you mentioned. That was the caster curse, really. It was a 3v4 and they still got it out. Crazy. Really, it's lovely to see how they are doing this. And Yobu, now finally, the first time in history in this matchup, we got an opening frag on the role swap. Oh, actually, oh yeah, we forgot to mention. This is not a role swap. Team Fraternity is going to be attacking now. And now they got finally the Warden out, a heavy defender, like an anchor on side on the upstairs there. And he is the opening frag. Finally. And as I just mentioned it, as we say, yeah, now the refrag from Teaser against Leon. Getting a lion out in the early minutes. It's kind of heavy. But I mean, like, yeah. Is this going to be a fast push?
I believe so, especially given that the smokes are going out, that the blitz is there, that they have guys like Glass to watch over the smoke. The diffuser is actually going down right now, as there's just one member of defense left now. Feezer has to fight him all on its own, but Faye will be the one to finish him off. And a wonderful rush, really well executed. Granted, it would have probably been a bit cleaner with the Lion. I was kind of worried how it's going to go without that operator, but in the end, clearly, they were able to just steamroll through the defense, even without a Lion. It was a nice extra, but all of the other key elements were there, right? You had your Capitao completely blocking off all lines of sight, and then Glaz further locking them down, being able to see through the smoke. It was really well done by them.
Yeah. Crazy. Faith, I don't even see where he came in. Maybe through the small window there, like on the small jacuzzi up there. Wow, it was crazy. Faith, like, with the 3k on this round. Wow, rushing in with his ACOG in his hands. Like, yeah, boys, this is my job. Amaru, let's go. I mean, like, I would prefer a holo on this rush, not an ACOG. But still, it worked out for him. A 3k on this round for him, and actually winning them the round. As you just mentioned, with the Lion on the opening frag on the attack side, with a rushed threat, no. I mean, like, it's, yes, you can do it, but it's really heavy. And still, they managed it. Well played. Only losing 2 players on that. Wow, really fantastic. Now, as we see, we have a... Oh, they changed it up. They got no Warden this time, but they have a Tachanka. So, like, planting is now a bit difficult because, like, he can hold around, like, 1 to 2 minutes with his with his burning ability, like the bomb set completely. So yeah, rushing now is a bit more difficulty as we just see, and now we see in maybe the first engagement between Smoke and Oza on the east stairs. He opened just the door, but Oza already shield deployed, and he can bait there now. Only the toxic babes can now drive him away, but they know already they have something there. And now, oh, the opening frag at Faith, the Lion again. The opening frag now played by someone else, but still, like 7 rounds. No, sorry. Oh no. What is this? Hold on, with another opening frag. Now they lost the ram already. But crazy and good pre-fire there. Wow. This Mute is doing his job opening everything like wow, he's an anchor actually. Playing in a small banquet there and like wow. Getting the opening frags there, like peeking perfectly. But Slash now and Yobu like saying no, we don't want to lose this round. We are going back in and fighting this out. And another trade is coming in. Yobu with the refrag instantly on Gutter. Wow, crazy. I mean, like, so much frags happening, so much is happening so fast, we can't really tell what is happening, really. But as we see, try to push a bit different. But they don't not really know where the last 2 remaining enemies are. They know they are close to the bomb site, but we are not sure where they are holding. Like, it's only like guessing. We have somewhere a drone. We have 3 eyes, and now, and Thvisa and Bodolf, sorry, with the last kill. Now the 3rd kill onto his round. I mean, Mute, well played, good pixel peeking. No one had a chance against you. Wow, crazy. Team Fraternity, nice push, but I mean, like, yeah, it was like too standard. They didn't try anything else. I mean, like, they could have swung around towards easters and going the long corridor towards 90 and like maybe pushing over somewhere else, but nope, they tried to stay on this balcony, pushing the only remaining bomb site there, and no, didn't work out sadly. I mean, like, they had 3 cameras, like bulletproof cameras, and no, it didn't work out for them. Really well played, Baskedash. Wow, crazy.
Yes, they definitely appeared a bit lost after they saw that the exact same Russia tried last time was now being denied by the Tachanka and his flames being there. And by the time they planted last time, they were just looking kind of lost of what to do next. Even when they did try and do something like, for example, bring an Osa instead of the Blitz to position themselves better in sight, they didn't know what to do. However, what we saw happen then was that push from security instead, while everyone from the defense was worrying about that rush on site. No one expected them to try a different angle, and that is what brought us back to a 3v3, at least temporarily. Unfortunately, in the end, as we saw, it didn't go the way of Team Fraternity. However, that brings us to a 4-4, which means it's still pretty much anyone's game. We do see the Blitz once again return, and with the Yinga as well, people, yeah, they may need to see an optician after this round because their eyes are going to hurt. We also see the likes of Capital, which they also really like bringing. Unfortunately, Link is the very first one to go. The diffuser is already going down in sight, and no way, even though it's a 3v5, it is going to be a very difficult hold with all 5 members of defense left, and with just 3 defenders, and with 3 attackers, sorry. One of the defenders, it does already go down. Shaxwood, another one, is down to just 36 HP, so it's going to be kind of difficult for him. Claymores are being planted as well to prevent any runouts with the fire and the flames as well by Capital. No way, the Claymore got 2 people there, and it just comes back to 1v1. Jobu versus Gutter. The flames do hurt him, and I believe deny him the possibility of actually defusing right now. Yep, look at that. It's just stuck in the middle. Gutter is trying to go through. The flames finally dissipate. However, Jobu needs to time this perfectly, and he does. Taking out Gutter before he's able to defuse the diffuser, bringing yet another round to the side of Team Fraternity.
Wow. Crazy, what just happened? That was like, wow. So, Baskedash having issues with rushes? Could it be? Like, they're not set up for, like, these gameplays? I mean, as we just saw, they played Workshop Ventilation, and they had no rotation on it. As we just saw in the end cam on Capitao. Like, what was their plan on that? Was only holding upstairs maybe their plan? You should never play. I mean, You can, if you have like the stretch for it, and like have not a rush going on like on the same seconds. We saw 2 opening frags happening on Team Fraternity, and they're still getting the diffuser down and like say, hey, yeah, bro, I don't need anything else. I'm just here to type my good old computer in and let it down on the floor and see you later with the blitz. But still crazy. We saw a 2-kill Claymore clutch out on the window, and actually that got them maybe the round. It was a 3v1 and instantly went to a 1v1. And now with Capital and with Electrifier, we saw lovely. I'm definitely going to rewatch that round again because it was so great. You couldn't say anything because you didn't know what to watch, like what to say, anything. Wow, it was just so lovely. Now again, we are seeing the Teller bathroom bomb site. Again with a good old blitz. This time we have an Fenrir and the Goyo on the defense. So, yep, we will definitely see it. What will happen here? I'm sorry. But yeah, we will see. Dokubi also and a Flores. What can give the goalies away? Oh no, this is so great. They're opening already with the Flores drones. Below East says these hatches. They don't know now Fenrir Thesa is playing there. And Thesa spots the first one and Faith again. Oh no, man. My man is the only overpeak all the time. And now with the second kill, Thesa with the going down the blitz. Maybe not, maybe getting the third. And he gets it! What is happening? Thesa with the third kill. Moving like 5 feet, like having like a 2 square feet move walk and like getting all the kills what they just need. This is huge. This, we can say, this is the round, and Boldov with the frag on Leon. Now they know where the last person is. And there we go, Shoxel with Keski going out, and that is the flawless round. This is the first time we're seeing a flawless round happening with a nice spray down towards the short balcony there, and lovely. Wow, what just happened? Visa is sitting here in CCTV and being like, hey, no, this is my spot. Boys, please stand out. The blitz with the unlucky vault animation, I mean, like, you here have all your limbs, like legs and arms, sitting outside of the shield. You have no chance. But still, Visa, great play. He had the opening frags and did everything. They had no potential chance of getting anywhere there. And now it's a 5v5. I'm slowly thinking, maybe this is an overtime map? What is your guess about it?
Could be. Seeing how things are going right now, but the constant back and forth, we've seen that both teams are able just to commit such weird mistakes that I don't know how they can even happen. That triple kill that happened in and around security, or more in the exterior security, should not have happened, and that is what literally doomed that whole round for Fraternity. At the same time, if they do manage to really get the rush they want down, we've seen it work time and time again for them on the side of the attack. Now, because all the sides have been reset, we'll be once again going upstairs, where they've already tried rushing twice. They won once, lost the second time. Are they going to try and rush again? I don't believe so, just judging by the operators they are bringing. I think that it's just the element of surprise is gone, and they're going to try something a bit different, a bit slower now, to try and make sure this does not go into OT, because then it is really just anyone's game.
Yeah, definitely. You're completely right. I mean, like, now you had 3 rushes. You successfully took 2 out of them. There is no chance of getting to be a 4th one. I mean, like, maybe, but it should have been a different score on the leaderboard. Then it would be definitely maybe going to be a 4th rush, and now... And they're pushing slowly towards Cafe there in the opening. Oh, they are flashing. They're using finally a huge amount of utility already just to get one person out, and that's the Asami towards the inside balcony there, at the small balcony. Grim. No, Shoxel with the opening frag. Oh no, what is happening? But Slash with the refrag again, instant on the smoke. Oh, so we lost already the Toxic Babes, and Gata with another frag. The Asami, what is the most haunted play, want to play here, just getting the frag, running out the doorway. Lovely. Now we have 2 players on the east stairs, and actually no one is rushing for them. I mean, like, oh, they know where they know there's someone here, but Shocks with another one. Now Slash is gone. Shocks with the third one this round. Lovely to see. He's holding this east stairs so well down. There is no one passing him. Now it's a 1v4 situation. Chachanka on 2 HP, but still, I mean, you have a Twitch DMR. You do about 70 damage like with one shot, but still, this should be not somewhere your game. I would say, boys, slow it down. Take a breath. Maybe take a timeout. Ah, yes, that's what they're doing. They're just talking. Like, Twitch is not engaging anything big at the moment. They are slowing down. But Thesa has a different mind in his opinion. What is happening with this spray there? Wow, that's so good. Crazy stuff happening here. So they couldn't actually do their small in-game timeout, I would always like to say. Because, like, yep, you're sitting back, like, you lost your team in less than 90 seconds. Boys, sit down, take a timeout, and say, like, boys, what we need to change, what is happening. But still, Beskadesh, Thesa had a different opportunity. He wants to close this map. He wants to be still the top of this on the leaderboard. And now they have the opportunity. It's a 5-6 point at the moment difference. It's a match point for Beskadesh Esports. Will they able actually to close it down or not? And this will be so interesting. Or actually are we seeing the first map and already the first overtime? This is now great to see.
Given how it's going so far, it's hard to predict which way it is going to go. Are we going to go into overtime, or if Beşiktaş are able to lock this in regulation time? Honestly, I have no idea. I really have no idea, because Team Fraternity, we've seen that they can do really good on attack. Both times, however, they were these rushes, and it's a strategy that I don't think they're pursuing anymore now that it's just not that surprising anymore, hence something that Beşiktaş almost expect, really. We do still see some kind of more rush-y operators, kind of like Blitz, and also Grim can definitely technically help out in that kind of scenario, but I think they're going to just take things a bit slowly and make sure they have all of the basics done. Ooh, Thesa already could be taking 1 or 2 lives from the side of security, prepping all the windows and the doors in that area. We do see Jobu going in from the other side of the map already. That also important camera going down. Badov very much aware of someone on that side of the map. However, Jobu isn't going in just yet. No, he is now, as the pings are now going out against the player hiding out. Oh, the flash is going out. However, Jobu still isn't able to get the kill. Selim gets 1, Selim gets 2, and all of a sudden, this attack that had to go right, that every single element had to go right for the side of Team Fraternity, is completely falling apart. Frieza goes down as well, giving us just a 2v5, and I believe this is game over, ladies and gentlemen. With just 2 players left, even if they are both on 100 HP, while they still have quite a few of the gadgets left, I don't think this is doable, though Kaxi has something to say about that, taking out one of the players, taking out some of his Capcom traps that have been hidden around the map to catch some attackers off guard. Unfortunately, Thesa strikes them above and gets Slash, meaning that's just down to 1 player. It's Kazi. While he does have quite a few Bs with him still, unfortunately, I don't think... Oh, that's another one. That's still free to go. Is it happening? Is it actually happening? I don't think so. But Rainbow Six Siege is a game full of surprises and can still very much happen, especially given how he still has 1 minute and 10 left. That is a lot of time to make something happen. Though given how twitchy he is, it's clear he doesn't have too much of an idea of where those opponents are. And that could really cost him his life in this situation.
Yep, definitely. As we just saw, he doesn't even know that there is someone camping or like taking a small break in bathroom down there. And they know he doesn't have the diffuser. So this is I would say normally it's a GG, but we will see. Well, Maestro and Gada with the nice peek there. Awesome job. So good. Crazy. Well played there. Well done.
Yep, GG guys on the side of Beşiktaş. It was definitely your game. It was a lot closer than a lot of us anticipated. However, it was still a great game. Both teams have a lot to work on, however, just going at that game. Let's hope that they do the homework ready for the next one, because they both have great potential. They both shown some great siege, but there's also so many things that just make you go like, what? What were they thinking? You know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, it was a great game. We nearly maybe went to the overtime, but sadly, Beşiktaş had something against it. They knew when we were going to overtime, boys, we don't get so much points as we want to have. Like, we want to stay on top of this leaderboard. And they say, no, we don't allow this. We want the opening. Salem instantly said, yeah, boys, I take 2. And then I'm gone. I don't want to play anymore against this team. This is ways too close how we play at the moment. And they finally made it out. And actually, wow. GG's to both teams. Well played. Maybe Team Fraternity change a bit on your defense something. I mean, like, having a 5 out of 6 rounds an opening frag on your team is not that thing you want to have. But still, yeah. Lovely. Well played, boys. GG's on both teams. Really awesome rounds. Wow. This is really great.
And while we didn't see overtime this time, maybe we will in the next 2 games that we still have coming up today in this Playday. So after this short break, we're coming right back at you with another one. So see you guys in a couple of minutes.
They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you break down. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're not lost. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're not They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and you can't things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They say, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're not lost. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're They said, don't fall. Don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run. Don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again
7-5, that is the result of our very first game of the evening between Besiktas and Team Fraternity, but the train does not stop there. We have a second one coming right up for you. That is going to be between Ryzen R6 and the Lilla Titans. So, what are your expectations for this one then, after such a chaotic first game of the night?
Yeah. Well, I can say I the thing is like I never saw these teams playing, so they are completely new to me. So it's really something what I love to see. I don't know any of these players actually on Ryzen S6 main, so yeah, this will be very interesting. The first round was really heavy. I mean, like we had so much small and instant chaotic things happening, small mistakes. So yeah, I'm ready to see what these new maps actually bringing us.
Yep, it is going to be a very interesting game, given how we are going to a tried and tested map like Clubhouse. Everyone knows how to play it, but who knows how to play it best? It has been in rotation since forever, and apart from some small tweaks here or there, it is just going to come down to who knows the basics in Siege. Both of these teams have proven us that they can play. However, it's going to take a lot for them to really one-up each other on such a map where it can really go either way. It's one of those maps where there's pretty much no conversation whether it's defender-sided or attacker-sided. It is so balanced, it really doesn't matter who goes first. However, just to clarify, Ryzen are going to be defending first. So I wonder if that is going to change anything. The game is pretty much ready, so any final predictions before we go into the second game of the night?
Well, I just saw the team cards. I see an Austrian
Starting.
German team, so again, I vote for my people. But yeah, what are your thoughts about it?
It is going to be even. I am going to be truthfully honest, I'm not super familiar with either of the teams here, unlike with the first game, so I'm going in almost blind. I just have here what is written in front of me about the team's previous performance, and it is very mixed. So let's just go into this. Of course, we have to begin, as always, with the operator ban phase. The first one was, let's say, unconventional, but still understandable. We had bands like Deimos and Castle. Are going to see the same kind of ones tonight on this second map. We do already see Ying as the first attacker gone. Who do you think is going to be the second one? Quick.
Oh, I would say Monty, safe call.
And it is who would have guessed it? None other than Montagna. Now, as for the defenders, there's quite a few that can be chosen here. The likes of Salis, which were once almost always permabanned because of how powerful they are. Now they're just like a shadow of the former selves, and they're not that kind of a must ban. Same with Azami now that the barricades have been nerfed a bit, but they're still very, very good picks. Kaid is actually going to be the very first one to go. Makes sense. Plenty of things that can be electrified on Clubhouse that need to be then de-electrified by the attackers, so why bother just banning Kaid? And Valkyrie is going to be closing out our 4 banned operators, which we won't be seeing for the rest of this game. Overall, like, pretty safe choices, I'd say.
Definitely. I mean, like, Monty and Ying was like kinda, I would say, maybe not, because like, of course you don't allow to play rushes, like literally fast rushes, like you getting completely blinded. You have like 2 smokes on the ground somewhere, and someone is somewhere planting on the spots. You denied that. With Monty, like, I would say kind of default. Yeah. Who doesn't? I mean, like the big shield. I mean, like with the shield dash, what we have on Monty, it's kind of overpowered. Valkyrie was understandable. I mean, like the vision, you want to have as less vision as possible as a defender. Also, like you want to have that out. With the kite, I mean, I need to say I would have maybe picked Asami over Kate, because I mean, you see the kite glows. I mean, like it's not like they don't give you any big advantage because they just throw an EMP at it, and you can safely breach it. But still, kite is not a bad choice, I need to say, but yeah, I mean, like, not the best choice.
issue of Kaid is if you place them in very awkward places, it is going to be difficult to dislodge them. Now the thing is, the way you usually can— oh, never mind, I'm going to come back to that in a second, but Nero tried to do a very cheeky run out there, but unfortunately retreated before anything came of that. As I was about to say, obviously the biggest counter to a Kaid claw being placed in an uncomfortable situation where obvious kind of toss of a grenade from Thatcher, for example, or a shot from Carly isn't going to do it, is obviously IQ, who they are bringing anyway. However, if the Kaid is banned, you have to worry about that. What are they bringing the IQ for specifically? I don't know, but Nero is the very first one to get a kill here on DeSanti. It is actually one of my first times seeing Scopus played so really aggressively with all the runouts and things like that. I guess it makes sense to a point. However, it's still going to be interesting to see how this particular operator is going to be used. Super Chip gets another kill, all of a sudden making this a 5v3. Almost gets another one, but just misses and runs away with it. And with 25 HP, back to the basement.
Wow, that crazy aggressive. Two players like pushing outside, and now finally they got the knock with the Hibana. They finally got a knockdown there. But wow, this is so crazy, playing so aggressive. You have to. They don't even let the enemies inside the buildings. This is so crazy. Wow, I mean, you normally don't see this. It's like normally you say like, yeah, okay, we play basement. Let's go. Let's play a bit slow. You have two roamers and like, let's don't do much about it. But still, they're playing aggressive. Get two opening frags out. It's the Ash and the IQ. You still have the Ram and the Grim and the Hibana in, but still you lost the ability to see where are the electro devices and the... Oh, and as I just talked, and now they're finally getting the opening frag. The Legion is out. We will see him later this round. What is that? Wait, what? The thing is like, and the new operator, I never saw it like live gameplay. This is like the first time. So this is now the activated operator, it looks like. And still nice peeking there. Oh, this is very aggressive and still so well played on the attacker side. And there is finally the knock happening. Oh my goodness. And now the flush came through. Yono with the kill on Maxwell. But Super Chip again striking with his 20 HP. Grim out of this round here. Wow, this is fantastic to see.
This is a 3v1. It looks like it's all over for the side of the attackers. It's just Master left with pretty much no HP. A single pistol shot from Nero finishes that off. After how quickly they lost those players initially, I thought that was it. But no, that round went on for much longer than I anticipated. However, in the end, Ryzen still took it. After a really great effort from the likes of Super Chip and Nero really doing a lot that round. 1-0 so far. We're just getting started here, and I just hope that the rest of the matches have, or the rest of the rounds in this match have this kind of momentum.
Yeah, definitely. It was great. We saw the beginning, they're rushing out towards the spawn, two players of them on the defender side, and to saying, hey boys, we are starting the lobby now, and let's go. We want to show you how we playing this game now. Like with a super aggressive playstyle. Now we are seeing the top floor. It's bedroom and gym. What is like at the moment pretty common, I need to say. Like when we are watching anything, like you don't see at the moment like CCTV and cache played. You see more like bedroom and gym, because like people say it's more an open area. You have like these same angles always and always over. So like you can focus on these angles and like pre-fire them. But yeah, we will see what is happening. We have kinda, I would say, a default setup, and now there is another time trying for an opening peak there, but no one spawned back here. Crazy to see. They tried it 2 times and maybe we need to say sadly or luckily they got no opening frag there. But still, it's too early to say. They are still peeking and over peeking, playing so aggressive this round. This is actually insane. As we just see now, Termite is slowly making the way towards the CCTV up there to the double wall, maybe to get it open. So they're making a cash push there. Oh, maybe? Will the bandit have the timing, or will actually Solus have, no, not Solus, Knock have the timing? We will see what is happening. Who is getting the opening frag on who? Whom? Oh, this is so close. They now know, both heard each other. Now this is very interesting. They know where the other person is sitting. So who has the better discipline, and maybe wait, or maybe have the guts to push out. At the moment we see on the top floor, CCTV got opened up. Now they fall back from cash towards construction, playing now the safe there with the Asami there, and they are actually going for the breach on the double wall there on the balcony. Still no one picked up there. Oh, there is the opening frag cast. Casey, CSK got the opening frag, but Nero with the refrag there instantly, like Super Chip rushed in, so he kind of baited him. Was kind of unlucky enough to lose that, but Maxwell with the opening, another one on the ace. So we lost one of two hard breachers, and wow, nice, like I would say nearly base to hard overpeak, but still they got it done. And now it's a 3v4. HP looks good on both sides, I would say. Then we would say normally it's kind of nearly a 3v3, but we can say even with 1 HP, you still can kill a player there. It's a one shot, and you can clear them still out. So yeah, HP not really means anything necessary, and we see now. Oh, and someone peeked in so confidentially, Termite knowing where to look at and pre-firing him. So the Asami is out too. So I would say now it looks kinda, I would say, better for the attack than the defense, but still we have one players around, and no, Maxwell with the roaming mirror downstairs on the pool desk and actually getting the Ash out. So it's now a 2v3 situation, and they are progressing and no droning. This is kind of heavy. I normally would say like I would use drones, but we have 3 left, so about 10 seconds on the time, so yeah, Nero with the another one, and now it's a oh, with the drop shot, with the old school what we learned, laying down and say, hey, I want to see that what is happening with the, so you can't hip fire, you need to hip fire like that, and lovely done. Ryzen with the second round. Sadly they didn't have enough time, Mililla Titans, so yeah, that was crazy to see.
Yeah, and what's interesting is that twice in a row now, things really came down to the last couple of seconds. It's clear that Mele are leaving things a bit too late, even if they are kind of taking their time, doing the due diligence required to get into the building. They're leaving things a bit too last second, and that kind of costs them when they have to start rushing and not paying attention. That is where the kills come out, and that is how they lost 2 rounds now. So hopefully they'll take the lessons out of that for this very next one. They could still very much turn this around. It is really only round 3. We're just getting started. It's still pretty much anyone's game. However, that kind of game discipline is very much slightly better on the side of Ryzen. Now, we do not see anyone like Scopus being brought out at this time. Instead, it is a very vanilla setup for this site. Nothing too really experimentational there, just all of the basics you'd really want to have on this site. On the side of Metal Titans, however, I'm really interested in what they're going to do with some of them, like, for example, their Capital. Are we going to see a rush? We have seen several Capital rush attempts in the very first game. That is going to be great to see. Maverick obviously going to be very much focused on that main wall, and of course the Twitch to help out get rid of those bandit batteries. What exactly the strategy will be, and especially when it comes to the other angles of attack, we have to wait and see. Nero, however, gets the very first kill onto Jono. That is going to hurt. That is the buck. That is that vertical control gone. I was just about to say, you know, what other angles apart from main wall are they going to try and attempt to get? Well, vertical is now something that's going to be a lot more difficult to try and contest with a buck being gone. They still technically could with someone like the Zoe, for example. Her 2 charges could very much destroy quite a bit of the floor, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same as Buck. And now they have to try and do the rest of the attack, 1 player down. It is going to be a very rough 2 minutes already, and while they are making some progress on the wall, still a lot more has to be done.
Yeah, definitely. As we saw, now this is a map. Oh, and there was the Nero crossing. The bandit is out crossing. like that is kind of heavy. I mean, like the Maverick, great job. That's how you open a wall when you don't have Thermite or anything, and you only have a Maverick left, and the Maverick knows what to do. Destroying the only the reinforcement, and then Sophia is opening the soft breach. So as we just see now, there finally it's a 4v4, 80 seconds on the time, and not really much progress. They are now looking maybe forward to pushing the rush. They know some players are there, they droned it, but it's heavy. I personally would say don't push Garage, like push somewhere else. But on the meanwhile, the Twitch got the frag onto the Asami, but instant there was a free frag happening from the mirror in no, it was upstairs actually somewhere. Oh, it was the Sophia, so they killed one person on the balcony. Now Capital is slowly pushing towards Garage. Bombay burning his feet, but still having two players and losing this opportunity. But yeah, with burning feet, you can't really do much there. So now they have the control onto the garage, and it's a 2v3. Cards turned around pretty quickly. And this is very interesting. We see now a garage push, maybe. And there is also, like we just see, now someone playing on the balcony there. And this is now the push. They are finally going for the planned default spot here. Capital is planting 100 HP. And there is Cloudy and Super Chip with the frags. Now it's a 1v1. The diffuser didn't went down, but CSK got the refrag. Now it's a 1v1. He needs to plant. He sticks the diffuser 1 second more. And no, he got away. He got away. No, what is it? And CSK with the clutch. Wow, this was so close. This was really fantastic play from CSK. Trying to run away, bait him like that he is going in the sprint animation. And then instantly re-peek it and get the round. Now, this is the first time. Actually, not the first time. This is, sorry, we need to say, this is the first round Millela Titans get it, and it's well played. CSK, really, that was like the MVP just of this round. Rushing in, maybe trying to get anything done, but still got the first frag, and then with the plant clutch, and still instantly got the last players who was rushing him.
Now, after that last round, it was still very close, and I still had a lot of doubts if Millennium Titans are going to be able to pull it off, but it was still a overall really good showing. However, I'm still not convinced they have what it takes to really come out with a higher score than opponents in this very first half, because of those many mistakes that they're doing right now on the attack. Now, the night's still young, it is only round 4, everything can still very much change. They still have quite a few opportunities to get those points back on attack before the roles switch. Now, in terms of what they are bringing to accomplish that, it is once again pretty much what we expect. I do love Discovers being brought once again. It's always great to see new operators being played in soon after the season begins, especially on a map like Clubhouse, which, like I said earlier, it has just been played to death, really. It's been with us for so long, so seeing how new ops are able to change up the meta of a map, it's always fun as well. Right now, we've seen it before and we're seeing it again, kind of a bit more aggressive with the Scopers right there being played by Nero once again. Super Chip also rather aggressive, playing on the main door, unfortunately isn't able to get anyone, and I don't think even a single point of HP is lost by anyone in that entire exchange over there, as now barricades are being deployed there to reinforce the position a bit more before retreating downstairs, pretty much giving away that position. However, because of the kill barrier, the attackers don't quite know that they have pretty much their entire top 3. I mean, just look at that, pretty much everyone now is just downstairs, awaiting that eventual push from this side of the attackers. And with the hatches not appear to be electrified either because of the Kaid being gone, wow, there's not much they can do. They haven't even brought in like Tibero either to try and contest the hatches at all. They have the top floors. They are still triple checking with the drones, make sure there's no one hiding, trying to confirm that yes, indeed, all players are downstairs. Once they confirm that, they have a minute 30. The rest of the map is just the playground, and they just need to find those 1 or 2 entry points downstairs.
Yeah, this is not really crazy. I mean, with 80 seconds on the timer, you don't have any anyone didn't do any damage. I mean, like maybe like 2 HP was the first gunfire there on the main stairs, but maybe it was also a teammate with like you have reduced damage normally on teammates. So yeah, it's crazy. We have 1 minute to play. No one took damage. The attackers just did kind of, we need to say, cleared out the building, seeing no one was there. So and oh, what is happening? Why was? Oh no! What is happening? The team kill. They are right on spot. The Buck trying to opening the floor, maybe getting the kill, but Cloudy actually getting the Yono there because like he couldn't get the angle perfectly done from downstairs. It's a bit easier. Ash now going through the barbed wire, punching it once, so maybe he got now the sound illusion. There, Doc didn't he notice? Oh, this will be close. But Doc did notice. He got the frag there, the injure, but narrow there with the nice repeat, getting the kill confirmed. Ale now pops out and getting super chipped out of this round. Now the Doc is gone, so they don't have any overhealing anymore. Oh, and he's rushing in there. Ale and Super rushing in. Maxwell there with the mirror, clearing out his job, knowing what to do, not need really to over push this. Wow, this is crazy. With the opening frag, this was so unlucky because you didn't get the angle as a bug shooting, and your teammate runs into it. He gets knocked by the enemy, and then you confirmed accidentally the kill because you're shooting with the shotgun there. Oh yeah, this is definitely what I would do. Melilla Titans call the timeout out, say, boys, what is happening? What are we doing? Wow, this is really you need to talk about what is happening. I mean, like, they are aggressively peeking you every single round. Even you just get towards the house, like maybe try just to get your grapple hook, get a start to rappel, and they're instantly shooting at you. Wow, I mean, like, really narrow with the super aggressive dude here on the defender side from Ryzen. But still, what would have been talked? What is your guess?
I think a lot of it will come down to the very sloppy nature of the last round. Apart from just the team kill, when they were downstairs, they were just running into positions where they had no way of getting out. They tried to push into positions where they were not prepared for, right? Another example was the player running into blue, having no idea where their opponents are, and instead just getting crossfired. Another person ran into the site at the very last second, had no idea where the enemies are, and instead got crossfired because they had no idea what to do. They just pushed in and then just hope for the best, hope they wouldn't be spotted when they just run into sight. That's not how it works. And that sloppiness cost them yet another round. And it is becoming a lot more difficult for them to salvage this very first half. But it is still maybe doable. We just have to wait and see. They can still technically end this on a 3-3, but I highly doubt it given how the Titans have been playing this out so far. They are changing out quite a few operators this time around, even bringing Sens. That is a pick, and we just have to wait and see how that's going to play out.
Yeah, definitely. I was just as surprised as your sense picking. I mean, like, yeah, nice, you block them the vision, but still, you can get shot through it. I mean, like, yeah, it's just like a movable smoke, I would say. But interesting pick. We saw 4 different picks, just the Ash. Santi, like, saying, yeah, boys, I don't want to pick anything different. I'm an Ash main. I'm staying on Ash main. Now we see just this happening. Now the Hibana just shot pre-fire at the doorway, maybe because like Nero is peeking there again, but this time, oh, Super Chip was peeking on the wrong spot there. The Jaeger just got confirmed there. Lovely to see. The opening frag now this time finally happens on Ryzen there. Melilla finally maybe talk the through, boys. Yep, keep an eye out. We had a lot of spawn peaks coming in. Yep, we just saw the confirmation on that side. Now we got finally the opening frag on Ryzen there. Perfectly done. Now they can actually make it a fast, not fast, I would say, like pushing a bit faster than usual. Because like now they know, hey, it's 4 people. They all maybe sit on bomb site. We can drone it. We have the time, but we cleared out the vision. We cleared out the Jaeger. The Jaeger has a great gun to play there. And now we see like the sense is how the sense is going to be played. The glass is sitting in the behind the sense gadget and actually waiting and actually peeking through it. But sadly, the timing and like the Isamis well placed. They had no chance to actually see anything there. Castle just said, "Hey boys, I'm taking this door too. I don't want to be seen or anything is happening to me." And he's blocking off this double door towards the office. Now they saw, yeah, no one is in there, just the castle barricade. Now they know maybe, hey, we are safe from this side, so we will see what is happening here.
Yes, I like seeing that synergy between the Glass and the Sense, and also using that similar strategy to clear out the next room over, as you saw. However, that hasn't really got them anywhere. In fact, they lost another person trying to enter side. They lost another one as Santi is down, but Permatsu is down. All of a sudden, while they had that early game advantage, it's back to being 4-4, technically 4-3. So while Senti is a very easy revive right there, that is going to waste valuable time, especially seeing how much time left. Nero gets a C4, Stricer gets another one, but it gets instantly traded out by Jono. CSK gets one of the Glass. However, it is down to just 2 people on each side and just a couple of seconds left. No! CSK fell down a hatch and was unable to protect Jono from the defenders who are trying to capitalize on the fact he was planting, and while the C4 got one, not the C4, sorry, but the Claymore got another one, Maxwell gets the final kill, giving once again another round to the side Horizon.
Wow, that was great. I was like, I saw like the glass falling down the hatch. I was like, no, yeah, this is GG. Okay, like unlucky happens. I mean, like he fell down. The other one saw it, but where did this Claymore was positioned? It was outside the window, or wasn't it? Like someone trying to flank, literally jumping down outside the window, trying to get towards the pool double window there, and got taken out by the Claymore. When Class would have gotten this, wow, this would have been so hard on them, because that would have been a mental down. Be like, boys, what happened? Why did we push? Like, why did we do that? What happened here? But still, yeah. Maxwell with the mirror verse sitting in the bathroom, saying, "No, I don't push. I don't do anything. I'm just holding down my angle," and be like, "No, not today, not today," and closing out the round like this. So now we see another setup. We are playing. It looks like, yep. As we just see, it's now confirmed. It's the CCTV and Cash playing again. That's the only round they lost, and it was a close one. So maybe they want to say, "Hey, boys, let's go. We can do it. It was just an unlucky timing." And so yeah, this happens now. So Schwarzi again down there, sitting with his Asami in launch, having an sadly this time no pixel peek there. Oh no, it did not work this time. The last one before did work, but still we have a great pixel here. Garage is already getting droned here, and they're seeing no aggressive overpeaks. Capital opening now, meanwhile with his small gadget, this door already on the same simultaneously time. They got the breach opened by yeah, what's it called again? Not worth it to talk about it yet. So yeah, breach is open, below garage is open, as we just see, and now they have a lot of pixels to look out. This is now a good, really good defense. I mean a good attack. Sorry for this. Yeah, this is a great attack. They opened so much angles, but sadly CSK with the opening injury again, sitting on the balcony there, and actually could get revived. Yeah, Zen is going for the revive, touching him now. Oh, but still, yeah, you need to look also out for the defenders. They could also use the angles against you. But meanwhile, no, Nero laying down on the drone hole and saying, "Hey, boys, I still can see you. You know, there is still a small hole there. Lovely to see." And yeah, this is now out. It's a 4v5 now. Lovely to see that someone is actually using that hole against you. Schwarzi with the Sami downstairs and launch, getting the kill. And now, and this angle. Oh no, Nero. Oh, this is so unfortunate. No one is looking actually in the drone hole, but Nero now got taken down because he was too aggressively pushing and hitting his bullets in this reinforcement.
just like that. We're in the end game now. 5 versus 1. This is just sad. And while Nero is down, he's a very easily revivable. I don't think they're even going to go for the revive, given how it's just one person left, as they're all frantically hunting for him. Jonah just managed to get one, just actually get another one. All of a sudden, they probably wish that they would have brought up Nero, because they need everybody now. That is now officially 2 versus 1. Some shots fired over from construction. He is not aware where the second person is, frantically trying to check every corner, and Cloudy is the one to win out that gunfight. The Ryzen train is constantly unstoppable, and that is how the very first half ends. 5-1. That is such a huge challenge now for Titans to bring back. Definitely not impossible, but with the way they've been playing, it is going to be an uphill battle, the likes of which I don't think it's just possible for them to pull off. Especially, as we just saw, look how every single one of those rounds won by Ryzen were won by just kills. The Titans weren't even able to get into side, get the diffuser down. It was always on kills. It was always all 5 bodies dropping before they were even able to think about getting the diffuser down on site. That is concerning, but whatever. Now, hopefully, they're going to do better. That they're in the shoes that Ryzen were in just a couple of seconds ago, and they're now on defense.
Yeah. Now we will actually see what is happening. Maybe something different happening. Maybe they'll be like, yep. Maybe Clubhouse isn't our map. We didn't thought like they are pushing like that aggressive, like on defense. We will see now what is happening. It looks like a Ram. And the Ash for the Ash. Yeah, okay. Okay, interesting. The Ash picked the Ash. Lovely to see there. But yeah, we have one actually the Hibana. We got now the Hibana and actually getting the hatches open. It's Nero. The actually top fragger at the moment for Ryzen. Followed by Cloudy. Both pretty good players. Also, we need to say the performance of the team of Ryzen is actually pretty great. They are seeing like, oh, someone is pushing us, like 2 people at the same time trying to peek when it's possible from the angle. Lovely to see. Now they're opening all the stuff. We know they are down in basement, but still seeing players already knowing and hearing them. They're on the bottom floor there. So this is fantastic. As we see now, 2 attackers actually clearing upstairs, trying to find the roamers and actually doing anything. Meanwhile, the attackers... Oh, and Maxwell. And the first opening frag is happening. Solis got found on the top floor and actually got taken out with no damage on the return. So it's a full 5v4 at the moment. There are still opening walls on the defense, like 1 minute and 12 seconds are gone now. And they're still doing some better peaks now. But still, is it worth it? Oh, it could be actually worth it. This angle could be actually worth it, actually going for the defenders, but still they are shooting down. And the C4, is it happening? Will they spot the C4 or not? Will the C4 go through and actually get the kill done? And the kill confirm is not happening, not even a single scratch is happening towards the attack side. Unlucky for the C4, but still going great to the round. Now finally, slowly, the damage is getting taken. The angles are getting more and more open, as you just see.
Yes, it has slowed down a bit. They are completely wrecking up the place. They have all of the tools for that. With the hard breach, with the Hibana, with the Ash as well, and of course the Ram. The entire top of the basement will be gone in any second now. They are taking quite a bit of time doing it. Keep in mind, we are now in the final minute of the round. That means that the last push can be a bit chaotic, but they are really making Modular Titans panic, and as you can see, it's paying off as Nero gets Santi, and it is a 5 versus 3. We hope that maybe the Titans are going to really bring it back on attack, but so far, it doesn't look like it. It is going to be very difficult with just those 3 players left, but it is always the attackers have to come to you. 5 versus 2 as Cloudy gets another one, and 5 versus 1. Maxwell gets a double. 4 versus 1 as Jono actually managed to get 1. Diffuser is going down. No one to stop it as Jono is all the way in church trying to get the one on the stairs, but there's just too many angles firing right at you, and when there's just one of you, there's only one way that can go. It is now match point, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think that Miller Titans can bring this back?
Personally, I say maybe 1 round, but that is more. I would say it's not luck. I mean, Jonah, the best, sadly need to say, the only good at the moment, looking like the only good player on Team Manila Titans. But as we know, Ryzen actually playing this so confident down and actually getting these peaks and getting these kills that it looks like Yono is the only perfect player there because like he getting the kills, but he's always the last player because he's saying like, oh boys, I don't peek, I don't need to do because I'm alone, I can't do anything. It's like two people always or three people cornering one player of the defense on Melilla. They had no chance. I mean, like we all see they individual players they can play, but it just they can't because Ryzen actually say, "Hey boys, we are not one player, we are two players or three players," and say, "Hey, we are still playing as we are a team. We don't push solo, we don't do anything else. We don't like we don't even hold solely like solo. We don't even hold angles alone." So yeah, as we can now see, we are playing Bedroom and Gym. Maybe the last round of this matchup or not. There is already setting up Termite is Nero and waiting so he can opening already the small single wall onto the construction site, and now he's opening this construction site wall. Maybe we need to see what is happening. Also like flank downstairs towards the basement. Pretty interesting to see on that one.
That is the first wall gone, but of course there's another bigger wall that they most likely need to think about getting as well. With a Thatcher, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. However, are they aware that Tebarao right there? That will probably ruin their plans of getting the breach down. What's also going to ruin them is if they flash each other. That's also definitely not going to help. However, CSK is the very first one to fall. Once again, the opening frag on the side of Ryzen, that is definitely, that does not bode well for the rest of this round. However, they still have 1 min 40, that's still plenty of time in siege time, anything can happen. They're just going off of the trends we've seen so far. I do not have high hopes. A-Pop Star is trying to get a pretty nice flank there. Buramatsu actually manages to get one. Santi unfortunately gets mowed down by Super Chip, and all of a sudden it's a 4v3 as everything starts happening at once. Schwarzini really needs to find one more here. Nero gets L-Pop as the flank did not work out. Super Chip, Maxwell are the last ones to appear on the kill feed as they close out this round in a spectacular style for Ryzen, who win this out 7-1. Two completely different levels of siege here, and it showed in every single round, resulting in such a massive difference in score.
Yeah, this is crazy. As we just saw, this is perfectly well played. Ryzen showed us how teams can play together, like hold the angles, like doing everything synchronized nearly, as we need to say, like pushing completely together. This is just fantastic siege. This is so well played. I love to see when teams like that play and it actually works completely out and mowing down completely the different team.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. At first, I thought maybe it will be a bit closer, but after just a couple of the first few rounds, we saw exactly how, as I said before, sloppy the Titans were. And it just came across in every single round. I mean, we saw in that final one, how on earth was Elbob not able to really do anything with that great flank situation he had? I have no idea. But anyway, we have one more game ahead of us. Hopefully, now that they have a bit of a break after this game before the next one, they need to figure out what on earth happened, how they're able to lose so much, because they cannot allow that to repeat again if they want to get anywhere in this league. Anyway, like I said, we have one more match for you today. So that's going to be right here after a very short break. So don't go anywhere. Well, you can go somewhere for the duration of the break, but then you better be back here.
They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't Don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light. They said, don't fall. Don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run. Don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They say, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Under the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're not lost. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're They said, don't fall. Don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run. Don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. shine will surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Under the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're not lost. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're
Welcome back after that short break. We are here with our third and final game of the evening. It is going to be Spirit Gaming versus No Meanies. Such a great name for a team, by the way. The last two games have set the bar kind of high. What are expectations for the last one then?
I mean, like, from the leaderboard, they are like pretty good standing. I mean, like, I would say No Meanies are kind of the favorites in here. I just looked up at a bit in the time, everything up, like how they played, like how skilled matchmaking is like that. And I personally said I would personally go with No Meanies because, like, I mean, like, Team Spirits don't look bad either, but yeah, I would say No Meanies are kind of the favorite here. What is your opinion?
Well, I am very familiar with Spirit Gaming, having seen quite a few of their matches before. No Meanies is a very new one for me, so it is going to be very much, surprise what they're going to be like. They are right now really high up in the bracket in the league, right, which is very expressive to me for a team I've have so little experience with. So I pretty much expect them to perform pretty well. There is, however, one thing that I am kind of concerned about. Look at that stat in the bottom. The worst map is Cafe, and spoiler alert, guess which map we're going to. So that is something for them to look out for. I'm very curious as to why that has been chosen as the last one. We have to wait and see how they're going to adapt to that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, maybe as we all know, like, from the big tournaments, maybe they're saving strats, I would say. But yeah, you're kind of right. I mean, like, top 3 against top 10 is playing and having the Cafe at the worst map and still picking it. I mean, like, maybe they're trying it out. Maybe they had saved or, like, not saved, changed some strat. Like, so they can play like maybe a bit different or anything they want to try it out. But yeah, I mean, like, what are your thoughts about it?
We have to wait and see what kind of ace they have up the sleeve that made them pick that map out of all of the ones currently in the rotation. Why that one? Especially seeing how it is going to be Spirit Gaming on defense first. Wait, is there some kind of madness to this logic? Did they just forget? Or maybe, sure, the map is the worst one, but what if they're pretty much just good on everything? And in the end, they're just like, sure, it's our worst one, but just by the slimmest margins, you know, to the second worst map.
Yeah.
We do see Monte being banned yet again. I believe that is 3 for 3 as far as Monty bans go tonight, correct?
Yep. Every single map Monty was banned. So lovely to see. And the Ying again. Oh, another. So we have the same two operators like the map before. So it's interesting. Maybe we see now again a Valkyrie, because Valkyries are very good and play a very perfect operator. What we can see on the cafe also. I mean, like Valkyrie is like off on every map. We just like can ban Valkyrie. But no, it's an anchor operator. I mean, like, I always say anchor operator because Asami is one kinda the strongest operator in the entire game because of her keeper barriers. So yeah, lovely to see that they're actually taking out Asami against Team Spirit.
And Fenrir right there is going to be completing our little collection of band operators. We aren't going to be seeing any of these for the next several rounds. How many rounds? We have to wait and see. Is it going to get to overtime? We haven't seen overtime yet. I'm kind of...
Sadly not, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting if we're going to go all the way to OT or not. So far, when it comes to the operators being chosen, nothing too out of the ordinary. I do gotta say I love that teams are bringing the new recruits. We do see the attacking recruit Striker being brought on the side of No Meanings because you just get 2 secondary gadgets, and it's just so great. The versatility you get from that is fantastic.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, like, you have like kind of two operators, like it's a kind of, we need to say, an all-rounder on the attack side, also on the defense, like also the new recruits. I mean, like, they are kind of all-rounders. You can play them in every single scenario, literally. This is so just perfect. I mean, like, bringing new, like, one operator doing like the job of like two characters normally. This is fantastic, as we can just see now. But what will happen? Can Striker show us what he's made of? Or like show us the gadgets, like what he can play? This is really interesting to see.
Now, I want to know what exactly was brought, and I do see there is frag grenades and stuns. That is the combo he has gone with for the recruit. So pretty much what you want. Maybe imagine, I don't know, smokes would be a bit higher up on the priority list, given how they have no smoke operators. They would want something to cover the plant. Maybe they have some other ideas on how to cover that, given how they do have some operators, like for example Nomad. They very much have some ways of protecting it. However, I would personally want to see more, so I'm very curious to see what that's going to look like. Anyway, attackers are starting to drop in from every angle. Windows getting destroyed. All the usual peaks. You know Cafe. Cafe's been in rotation forever. You know what angles everyone always goes for. And this so far is absolutely no different. Some on the roof, looking at the skylines and the hatches. Some will be going for the windows. It is pretty much just your bog standard Cafe so far. However, we're talking about how No Means are pretty high on the current standings in the group. So I don't know what they have planned to really make them stand out. We do already see the mirror windows being destroyed. Are they worried there could be a push coming in or from the white door? I don't believe so. I don't see them even doing anything, putting down any claymores or anything. Not they have claymores to protect themselves. Now, thankfully, luckily for them, there is no one down there that could just quickly take a peek outside and kill the repelled players. Instead, pretty much everyone is upstairs. And now, with the located phone call being sent out as well, they're able to locate them and take them out. At least one of them, with harassing, is taken out himself. 2 more defenders go down, leaving just Vibe and South Park to try and take on 4, but unfortunately, they get cleaned up right after that. And just like that, it is already 1-0. That round went 0 to 60 in a matter of 1 second or less.
Wow, yeah, that was like really the first opening frag, and then you got a refrag, and then like everything fall apart, just like on the defense side. Wow. I mean, what happened? It looked so good. I mean, we just had a few repels like on the windows, and like the first opening frag came in, and everything just disappeared on the defender side. They were just like going down like.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Like roaming somewhere on the map and be like squashed in an instant. This is crazy to see like how it literally went down so fast. But also we need to say no minis are.
Attackers have located a bomb.
We need to say from the placement they know how to play this game. They know how to look what for angles they need to look. As you just said before, this map is so long in rotation. People could play it with eyes closed, and you can say, yeah, can you go, please go there, and they can find it easily because like, yeah, it's too kinda, I would say, too long in the rotation because like Oregon back in the day, it was like just every single everything just from the scratch. So yeah, we will see. Now there is a new mirror setup, so we don't play 2 mirrors on this on the front again. So no mirror in the bathroom. We play only one from the bathroom out, and it's towards the freezer, towards the default planned position there. And there we go. Gustin tried to push in, and actually Vippy, I think it's called, or like, please say me how it's when it's wrong. Got the opening frag from bottom garage on white stairs, and maybe find the second one. Oh, that was a close call there. When he would have pre-fired that one, he maybe have gotten the kill there towards the attacker recruit. So yeah, Striker would have been gone out soon.
This time they did actually bring some claymores too. Covered as very common run out and jump out spots on this map, something that defenders really like doing on Cafe. Flores drones now being deployed. Obviously they don't really do much in terms of destruction there, but they're just great for intel. You get just so many kind of these mini drones that sure don't last long, but can provide you that valuable information about where your opponents are, especially when you're 1 player down, when you're outnumbered. You do want to have as much of that info as possible. And I don't think, oh no, Cody was not aware of one person there, but he thankfully gets refragged, but it's a refrag after refrag after refrag here, and all of a sudden it's a 4v2. So on the side of defense, if he does go down, but not before getting avenged very quickly. Now, with just Striker and Grim left, that is a interesting combination of operators. While they can certainly still do quite a bit of damage, especially with the bees, trying to track down those 4 remaining defenders, it is still a bit of a challenge. Thankfully, they still have quite a bit of time to work with, a minute, and they do actually pick up the diffuser, no problem, so they can still very much do something here. The flash grenades will go out, will actually go past the my disc that we just saw being deployed there on white stairs. Oh, one of them will get caught out, and if they're not careful, yep, that is going to flash their own teammates, wasting precious time away from them. South Park does get damaged a bit, but not enough to take him down. Oh, that very, very quick peek ends the life of Rody, meaning that it's just down to Fantasy, but he gets taken out by one very well thrown C4.
Yeah, we just need to say well played. I mean, the opening frag on the bottom stairs there, and then like they sneaked into the like in the small washroom. Perfectly played from Team Spirit. I mean, like that was just a mental breaker there. Also, what I just noticed is that we had on the 2-minute mark 8 drones destroyed. We had only it was 8 drones destroyed, and we had like only 2 drones left on the entire entire attack. So it was on the 2-minute mark, literally like, yeah, guys, we need to go in because like we have no drones left what we can look at or like play it out. I mean, drone work was gone at this moment, as we just see another 2 drones got destroyed already, and we have like 26 seconds still on the timer here to actually in the prep phase. So actually, they need to kind of look out, no minis, like they have drones left when the game starts. I mean, 2 drones are
10
kind of
seconds left.
acceptable, but yeah, it's kind of heavy. Like they like
seconds
Spirit Gaming actually searching for drones and actually killing
Attackers
them and
objective is to
annihilating
defuse a bomb.
any info what they can give for free away. As we just now see, the prep phase is over, and slowly they're starting to get close to the building. They're looking also for a spawn peak, but the camps got destroyed from different directions. They just got the bullets coming from somewhere else, and they're only slowly making their way to the building. Ooh, that was a close pre-fire from the window there, and nearly someone got taken out there. Whoa, this was a crazy close one. That have been completely wrong there. Or was it? No, that was a attacker. Yeah, okay. It was like maybe for a second. Was it actually a defender? Because like I saw no one on the window there. Well, yeah. Hatches are open. Slowly, drones coming in. We have already 4 drones destroyed. I mean, like as we just see now, 2-minute mark, and the 5th drone got just annihilated. This is not optimal, I would say. I mean, Spirit Gaming focusing on drone work, drones getting destroyed, so they have no info and need to go blindly in the map. That actually, oh, this pre-fire! Oh my goodness, both teams actually with a close pre-fire there. Also, Blitz is getting taking the damage from a Goombody. And what is happening? Oh, sorry, I can't pronounce your name, but the guy from Team Spirit just, he knew he was up there on the stairs, but why did he not look up there? And a knife kill, oh my goodness. Then with the knife kill from the Blitz and actually getting it opened on the C4, so no one did rush behind them pretty fast. And actually they're falling all now back towards the side. Now it's a 3v5. And they're, as we can see now, they're taking the time, killing the rest out of the building, and actually destroying with the IQ the rest of the Valkyrie camp, so they have no info on the defender side. Also, we have 3 drones left on the attack side. I mean, like, it's kind of a pretty close one, but yeah, we will see what is happening soonish.
The
Yep.
attackers bomb
Spirit
diffuser
Gaming
has been
have
dropped.
done
Attackers recovered the
really
bomb.
they try to do a good job when it comes to holding that upstairs, but it just didn't work out. They retreated, and now they're all just making sure that the bottom floor remains a fortress, but that is not a good start as Fantasy takes out South Park. Now it is just a 5v2, 2v4 now, 1v4. Coda gets Imari after he gets Fantasy. Oh man, I feel bad for Farah given what a huge task he has to do. Right now, the diffuser was going down. However, before even that had a chance of beginning its diffuse cycle, the Blitz was there running right at you, and that is always a scary sight to behold, especially when you're already in a 1v4 situation. And just like that, no meanies are now in the lead 2-1.
Yep, this is now we need to say this is what did not work on the first I mean like actually on the second round for no minis. Now they showed us, hey, we can play better. They perfectly set up their locations and actually perfectly pushed in, synchronized themselves
Attackers need to
again.
locate
They took
and
out
defuse
the pushing style, like when they cleared the top floor with the 2
Attackers have
defenders
discovered the
remaining.
location of
They
a
cleared it
bomb.
out and they took the pace out of the game and slowly play. Then they started to play it slowly. This is not just perfect. And again, 2 drones got gone away. I mean, like, but also 1 impact is wasted. So I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of default. But as I just mentioned, drones are very important. I mean, like losing drones fast in the prep phase can be going unlucky towards in the end of the round, because like you have no vision. You need to
5 seconds
listen.
remaining.
You literally need to play with sound only, so yeah, it's kind of hard.
Attackers
But
are
you can
heading out
do
to
it,
defuse a
but
bomb.
not on this level. Normally you should play it safe, but yeah. We don't know where the Romans got destroyed, or actually they ran into the new jammers. So yeah. So we will see what is happening. They're actually prepping everything. Oh, Lucy! Oh, that is lovely. Then Blitz is wanted to push Harry Potter down here, below red stairs. It will be not taking a single thing out of that, because Blitz is going to be very slow. But we actually don't have a Blitz, as I just see. Oh my goodness. We have a Demus coming in. The Twitch drone actually gets the first gadget here from the defender, and now everything is burning here in the kitchen. This is lovely to see. And the second one is destroyed. Yes, normally I think 3 or 4 of these canisters. Can you tell me again?
I believe, if I remember correctly, it is going to be full right now, but correct me if I'm wrong, someone, because I don't want to look dumb. Anyway, with those being destroyed so early on by the Twitch drone, those canisters obviously aren't going to be too much helpful to the side of the defenders trying to slow down the attack. And we do already see the Ram tearing up the floor as well. They position themselves really, really well. And as we saw, the very first attempt at taking back the middle floor was met with a bunch of bullets from Rastin, who once again ensures that they are left pretty much uncontested. And with that good control, they're also able to use the Deimos very well, because they can just shoot from above all of the players who will be most likely on site. Fantasy now checking, making sure no one comes up those stairs. Southbark taking some more damage, however, is able to slide out of there. However, now being targeted by the Deimos, it is going to be a difficult one for them to survive. However, it looks like Deimos has already cancelled that out, or maybe Southbark ran into the mute as probably the more likely explanation there. Anyway, the floor is gone. Are they aware? Now they are aware of a player on red stairs. Vippy is gone, killed out by Fantasy, and once again, it's the advantage on the side of No Meanies. They're able to get those kills earlier on, and with the last few remaining defenders, they don't have much choice other than to just wait, huddled up together inside sight, and just wait for the onslaught of attackers to come.
Yeah, this is now fantastic. And oh, you got and. Oh, I'm sorry, but I cannot tell your name. You merely, but with the crazy double kill there, but instantly got refragged by Coded. But Pharaoh actually get the refrag again, but Coded get a second refrag there. So it's a 2v1 situation. And now, oh, this is a close one. 2 players rushing in, and actually Coded with another kill there. I think it's now a 3k in this round, and actually got it perfectly done. Well played from Coded. Really well played there. Jeez, that I mean. I'm sorry for Irmeli or Irmeli. Okay, perfect. Now I got your name. Well played there. Sitting in Christmas and making no sound. I mean, like, No Meanies knew you were here, but still, he takes the patience out and actually getting the kills done. Well done. It just took 2, actually 3 defenders, attackers, we need to say, to get you down. Well played. Nice job there in Christmas. Sitting your butt tight there, knowing that players are coming slowly for you and getting your job done as a defender. Now we are seeing here the top floor again. This is so perfectly done. Now they're already also typing in chat. It's lovely to see. These teams are knowing each other well, I think, because like they were playing both from the north region, so they will actually, when they play games like Ranked or anything, they will face each other. So they know who to play against. They know each other pretty well. As you can see now, Castle is actually setting everything up. We see a swap from Striker, I think, to Dokkaebi, and also, Dokkaebi towards Striker and Twitch towards Sophia, and we see another Deimos again. I mean, like, he's a really strong operator, we need really to say, because like you can wallbang through all the floors here. Except on some locations here, for example on top right stairs, or like a bathroom, but we still can see that they are pushing in, and he can actually floor bang from the bottom towards to the completely to the top, and with no problem. So perfectly done, and lovely to see. So the first castle barricades are getting up here and actually taking out the castle barricades. And we are going slowly into a small pace. They're repelling on the windows, setting up on the roof, and setting up on the windows. Oh yeah, now I repeated myself, sorry.
They are now applying some very strong pressure on the player on planks. However, he is not retreating just yet. Instead, already is going to be rotating up to the hatches, seeing if there's anyone he could just spot before, most likely dropping in. Spunder takes a bunch of damage, leaving them at just 25 HP. However, they are still alive, still in the game. 1 minute 50 Still no one dead. It's pretty actually strange given the pace of these rounds so far. Now, we have to... Ooh, we finally see that kind of run out, which we know can happen here, but he thankfully gets traded out instantly by Restin, so it is still an even 4v4. I warned them that those runouts are going to happen, though it didn't happen the way we expected. Instead of just the doorway, which can be very easily claymored, then impacted the wall there instead to get out and get that very cheeky runout. Now, again, didn't really work out, but it just makes those guys a bit more paranoid about where the next one's coming from. But Vippy actually gets two, Resin and Cody, he gets another one onto Rody, and all of a sudden it's a 4v1 out of absolutely nowhere. Oh, Emerly gets the very final one, and it's a round that goes in a very, very impressive way to Spirit Gaming.
Yeah, this was just fantastic. The patience of Vippy getting the 2k out of that, repeaking and getting the third one. Wow, this is just fantastic. Well played from Vippy, well done. Good job defending this bathroom on his side there. The attackers just struggled with one, sadly, operator there. But I mean, like, you have more angles to watch than just always one. So perfect done. I mean, like, sadly, there was no one on the white stairs window and actually could have getting him out of there. But yeah, we are not on site. We see the players outlines, so we know where he is. They don't know if there was anyone else. So for us, it's easy to say, but when you're in game, it's pretty difficult to see, like, to hear the enemies because you are base focused. You're focusing on everything else. But well done. Now it's a 2-3. Now this is the last round before we going into the swap, and no minis are going in the defense after this. Now again, when we look at this, what we see, 4 drones getting destroyed in less than 30 seconds. Yeah, it's not too good. I mean, like, you have 6 drones left, only 1 drone now in the prep phase. Not really good for no minis, but as we can see, the defenders are taking library, I think it is, from the bomb side. Yeah, it looks library, perfect. So one of the good, I could say, best bomb spots here, because you can play it from every single direction, and you have no worries anywhere. This is lovely to see.
With just half of the very first minute gone, the attackers are just getting into position. We aren't seeing any too drastic changes. They're still going with the likes of the striker, with the likes of the ram. However, there is one thing we need to be looking out for here, and that is the Bravo. We all know all the very fun, constant, like, back and forth that can happen when there's a Bravo and a Mozzie in play. Are we going to see any of that? We just have to wait and see. As they pointed out, their drone economy is definitely far from the best in Siege. However, if they're able to, get that in town, clearly they are, given how they're actually in the lead when they're attacking, no minis are able to really do without it. Especially because they have the gun skills to really back it up. Now they are aware of a Mozzie Pest being right there on the skylight drop. That is a very smart placement of it right there to prevent any drops from that position. However, thanks to the Brava, that is neutralized very quickly, as well as one more Melusi trap. I really hope to see some gadgets completely backfire for Spirit Gaming because of that Brava being in play. But we just have to wait and see. 1 minute 20 and still, as I say, no kills, but no, we have a double as Denster gets one, but gets instantly killed off by a Vippy, bringing us back to, once again, a 4v4. It's always great when teams are able to get those refrags. They are able to get the teammate to trade out like that. Anyway, 3v3 as another trade happens, and all of a sudden, 2v3 as Cody gets Tapinder, South Park gets Ree, and all of a sudden, it's down to 2v2, it goes down to the same number every single time. We do actually see some of those Melusi gadgets and now working against the defenders, Emeli and South Park, the last hope of this hold up here, as the last of the attackers are now in the building. With 30 seconds left to go, they are just looking down on the drones one final time to get any last sliver of info before finally going in. With everyone on full health as well, it's all on a very even playing field. It's going to come down to strategy and gun skill about how they want to approach this. As you can see, that part of the site is actually... Oh no, there was one hiding behind the chassis and another one vertical. And well, did you manage to get one? Ameli is still very much alive, trying to now make a nice vertical play from himself via C4, but unable to catch anyone, and the diffuser does get planted in the meantime. He has a very difficult job, and thankfully he has quite a few ways to drop down, but the one he chose was very much being watched, so he has chosen very much the worst of the many options he had there, be it jumping down a balcony, going down white stairs, or going down red stairs. There were so many options available to him, but unfortunately he chose poorly, with the one being actively watched, ending the round right there.
Yeah, definitely. This was great to see. The round was so smooth, and then like always instant, the consistency reflex. As you just saw, that means the teams were so good positioned that when one player got fragged, they can see each other and the angle where he's shooting from. This is now what I love to see about the competitive scene, because like you die, normally there should be always a refrag, and that was just a perfect example of like two teams playing nearly on, I would say, nearly on the same level of gameplay. Only the gun skills are a bit different. I mean, like, no Minis are like they play, I think, maybe longer together, but still crazy to see. Always crazy with the refrags. No Minis now with the lead 2-4, going in the swap, going now on defense on Cafe. Maybe it was a change. I mean, like, it's the worst map kind of for them. So we will see what is happening now. Maybe they changed something. Maybe it was the attack side was what was bad on their ending. We don't know. But now we will see what will they bring us. On the attack side, we have a class. Oh, this is really interesting. We are on the on the bottom floor in Cafe, and they brought a glass and want to see, show us like how we can play glass on the bottom stairs. Ram is now opening the first few back castle barricades, and go you already with the peek on the main door, checking if someone is he finding anyone, but sadly or luckily no, there was no one there to watch, but they know someone is here on the window in the prep room here, and actually waiting to get taken out or actually getting the damage done.
I do like the Echo just peeking out of his drone very carefully, seeing there's anyone coming from the front entrance, but unfortunately, no one really to be found there so far. Instead, they're all going from pretty much the other side of the building, trying to make sure that approach next to white is clear. And with that one shield right there, it's going to be very difficult to displace the smoke hiding behind him. As we saw, the flourish drones were deployed to try and take it out, but unfortunately it did not do anything. Imeli is the very first one to get a kill onto Coded with the glass. That's always great to see, especially as someone who was a glass main for way too many years when he first started playing Siege. I'm always still happy to see some really great action, because that operator has had so many ups and downs in his entire... Oh, are we about to see an Echo drone get hacked? Yes, we do. That is now a fully functioning Echo drone on the side of the attackers. Now, as you can see, it can still we still have one more drone on the side of the defense that they can use. However, with that one less, I really hope that they at least know that one Echo drone was stolen. If not, they're in for a surprise. Now, Denster does manage to get Southblock, bringing it back to a 4v4. Smoke grenades are being thrown in as they try to approach the site for a... Actually, Vippy gets two more, and they may have to really reconsider what can be done here with just two players left, as Defensa finally gets the plant down. Oh no, they saw him just in time, but the crossfire is stronger, bringing it back to a 3v1. Farah now on the diffuser duty, with Rustin just unfortunately trapped in freezer. Ironically, it's not that cold there, because all of the flames just all at once again, just all of those Goya canisters working against the defenders. Rustin, he does have two gas canisters left, but with such little time, so little info, and such a distance as well to throw them, if he did want to throw them into the area where all of the attacks were concentrated, there was just too many factors against him, and that is how we are now find ourselves at 3-4.
Yeah, that was a perfect execution. Yippee again, like perfectly running in again, taking out 2 players again on the same time. It's like literally Whippy finds people standing in lineups for him.
Attackers need
This
to
is
locate
perfectly
and
for
defuse
him.
as many bombs
This
as
is
they
lovely
can.
to see. Whippy is literally like saying, "Hey, I'm going in." Oh wait, there are 2 people standing in one line again. I mean, like, we have like nearly now that's I think the 3rd round or 4th round now. Yippee gets a double kill like in split seconds because like no minis are kinda like stacked to each other because like they're actually going for another angle to refrag the other one. Lovely, perfect to see. Team Spirit takes the advantage, takes everything they can, what they need, and it works for them so good. I love to really see
5 seconds
that
left.
team play. It works perfectly for them. We see a Grim and a Brava
Attackers must
again,
locate and defuse
but
the
this
bomb.
time sadly no defense on the Echo. I would have loved to see maybe the Echo action on the defense. It would have been perfectly, I think. Seeing like the reverse swap of the Echo drone. But yeah, they are prepping everything. We are seeing now the balls are getting open. This is crazy. They're playing so open. They're getting so much angles, giving actually the angles away for the enemy team also. When they are repelling on the windows, they can see far inside the bomb site. Also nearly to, I think, to the new balcony back there from this angle then. This is crazy to see. They're giving so much potential away. And the drones are working perfectly for them. As we now see a roaming mirror dancer down on the bottom floor in Christmas. He's waiting there, checking for drones, but he doesn't spot the drone behind him. This is so sneaky. Pharaoh with the perfect drone, and now he gets spotted by the drone there. I mean, sorry, from the camera there, the drone, and now he's running back towards library, getting his save towards the rotation, and now playing on library there. And on the other side, also, they are going in heavily behind him, rushing the bomb site, and they lost him. Now they know we have 1 player below, or maybe 2 players. They don't
bomb
even
has
know
been
exactly
located.
because like they didn't drone that enough out the bomb site. So yeah, and we are seeing the first people dropping on Red Star's hedge and now making the double wall open towards the small bar behind Impiano in the
Attackers have
corner.
dropped the bomb diffuser.
And actually getting
Attackers
so
have
good
recovered
angles.
the
Oh,
diffuser.
this is so good to see. I love this pixel peeking, really. What is your think about it?
It's some really clever use there, but is it going to make a difference? Because with 1 minute left, we still haven't seen any of the kind of strats that both teams have been employed here result in any kills. Again, that's not technically a bad thing. Rainbow Six Siege is, at the end of the day, about getting that diffuser down rather than just killing everyone on opposite team. Unfortunately, so far, we have seen none of either of those things. Never mind. Just I say that, Rhodey and now Coded both each get a pick, and now Japinda joins the list of the 2v2 versus 4 now, as Roasting also joins the list of fraggers for this round. All of a sudden, it's become a very difficult task for the attackers with just 2 people left. We all know it's always better to have less people on defense than on attack, because attacking, when you have to push with just less people, is always going to end poorly unless you really know how to strategize. And while they do manage to get 1, unfortunately it is a 1v3 as Coded gets Farah, and Coded is the one to finish this all off. They had no time, they had no manpower. There was only one way that is going to end, as no meanies were just closing in from every single direction there.
This was just perfect as we saw it. This was perfect execution. They had the angles. Coded with the, we need to say, feeling how they were going to be to play and actually getting the 3k out of this round. Well played. He knew his setup, so he knows his own strats, and this is so good because like what I often had, personal thing. Sometimes you don't know what the teammates are playing, and you don't know like the angles what could have been played against you. But Coded, he just pre-fired that mirror window because he knew they were going to sit there, and like he was going to peek. That's like default Rainbow Six. You are going to peek that angle because like you have a mirror window, you should have the advantage. But yeah, coded no, new different. So now we are seeing fireplace and library for the defense. Now, is this maybe going another round for Spirit or no minis? Because like these two teams are barely scraping by each other, and then luckily or unluckily get the position done for the opening frags and getting further frags towards the win of the round. Because like when EB doesn't get like the 2k in the round, they kind of lose the round. This is like Danster with the opening peak. South bar is gone. Say goodbye. You are sitting for the rest of the night, for the round in the drone. Sorry, not for the night. You are sitting this round in the drone now. 2 minutes and 30 seconds is a long time to sit in a drone. But yeah, maybe EB can get another 2k and win the round. We don't know. So they're opening our hatches with the super shorty of the Brava. Best weapon I need to say in the game. Really, he just even got a kill with that. What I even don't need to. I don't even manage because my shots go anywhere but the enemy. So they are droning slowly. They knowing there is someone down here on pillar, and everything is going to be set up soonish. We have 2 minutes to play. They're getting slowly in the building, droning the base towards actually bottom. Oh no, not the bottom. No, so yeah, and the Dokubi call is getting out. Only Mute is the only guy who's not known by the sound alert because he was sitting in his own chamber and be like, yeah, I wait for you, my friends. You don't know where I am. Opening the as we see, opening the floor everywhere, sitting on the stairs already, going down, going everywhere in. This is so lovely to see.
Half of the round is now behind us, only 1 kill, and it is unfortunately a operator who's very good at trying to secure the plant, but we do see another one just come in. Again, it's just the caster curse. Whenever we say something doesn't happen, it happens the second after that. SVP gets Denster, bring us to a 4v4 situation. The attackers still have a whopping 70 seconds to make their way in and secure the position. They are right there on site. They have the diffuser. They just need to make sure it is safe so they can actually go in. We do see those KV cores also be sent out to double and triple and quadruple check. Make sure that there's no one anywhere around them that can potentially disrupt the plans. We also see more Bravo drones being deployed so late into the round, more as intel rather than for the intended purpose of stealing more of the enemy gadgets. Right now, they're just kind of waiting around, waiting for that signal to go in. They are outnumbered, but if they play this smart, they can very much do it, especially seeing how close they are to the actual site. Anyway, with just 20 seconds left to go, now is the time they have to really get in there and do what they need to do to get a plant down. But it's still cleaning up upstairs with just 10 seconds left. That is some big time mismanagement. I do manage to get one, and they know there's one more in freezer. It's just too little too late, because one person can only do so much, and just like that, no meaning is get yet another round. We talked about them being, you know, a really strong leader so far in this league, and they are showing it yet again this match. They are now on match point, and I do not think we'll be seeing overtime today.
No, definitely not. I totally agree with you. Unless maybe Team Spirit sees now slowly how they're going to be like, okay, they play like this, then there should be maybe, but it's always already too late. I mean, like, they play so different because like they have so kind of, I would say, random rotations. Like sitting someone AFK, I would not say, but someone sitting in freezer for over 2 minutes and like not moving a single bit. Even like the Dokubi calls didn't catch a single thing of him. So he was like a ghost up there and actually still got the refrag out on top there, and they didn't have any chance to do anything up there at the moment. This was well played from no minis. This is perfectly done. As we now see, this is kind of default setup now on the bottom here. We get a Demos now instead of the Doka Eevee. So this is going to be interesting because now they are hunting no minis when they are not in a mute jammer. This will be very unlucky for them because we can floor bang literally nearly, I would say, 80% of the bomb site down here on Bakery. So yeah, this is really hard to see. As we just see Echo again with this perfect setup. But Southbank, sorry. Oh no, Southbank, sorry, yeah, that's right. Getting arrested already, like saying, hey, this time you don't get me, even if I take a lot of damage. I am alive and you don't take me out this time. Now you lost the smoke, you have lost 3 toxic babes. This is heavy for you because like smoke is an anchor and he should not peek like in the early seconds there. But like yeah, this double window playing it is perfect. It's really good. Ooh, and there we go. Fantasy got Yippee out and actually got the perfect angle there. The pixel peaks towards White Garage where the three players are sitting. This is well played. Dang. I mean, like the Echo with this Echo drone, knowing that there is someone at the front door, seeing him always, getting his drone back safe, and now actually can rush out. This is so perfectly well done by the Echo here.
And while it is a 4 versus 4, now actually a 4 versus 3 as Punda gets Dunster, there is still so much for the attackers to do. We see that they're still struggling to even get in the building because of all of the various angles that the defenders are covering. 3v3 now as Fantasy gets the Pinder, while we do see them sneaking their way in from White. It's still such a long journey to site with all the castle barricades, with all of the Goryos as well. Unfortunately, there are no smoke canisters that are going to be in play because Smoke has already died, played by Rastin, but they still have a good enough selection of gadgets there to play with to try and survive the final minute. Fantasy now sneaking up on the Deimos in Christmas. Do they know they're there? I believe now they do, as Deimos is targeting very much the one person that's looking right at him. He could not have chosen better. I wonder if he knew or didn't know, but it doesn't matter because Coded gets O'Malley in all of that chaos. Farah gets another one, bringing us back to a 2v2. Is it going to end here or not? I have no idea. Southbark is the last hope of his team, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough as he got close, but not close enough. 7-3. That is how our final game of the evening ends. And wow, what a show no meanies have put on for us, huh?
Yeah, this is crazy. Even to say like this is their worst map pick what they had, and insanely as we see the worst map and a 7-3. I mean, like Team Spirit wasn't bad at all. They played it so good. They had their good rounds. They did perfectly with the drone work, everything. It was a bit only the gunfire there, the gunfights there lost. And wow, astonishing, really. So well played from both teams, but no minis. Just slightly better, but perfectly, really. Both teams well played.
Absolutely. I think in this game and a previous game, we saw two teams that were just on a completely different level to their opponent, even though in a lot of times it was very close, right? In the second game, there was a very clear advantage, and usually we saw just these huge different spreads between one team having 5 players left on the board, another team having 1 or 2 players left on the board. However, here, it was a lot closer. We can't say that no meanies had the same kind of constant, quality as, for example, Ryzen, but still, clearly it was enough, because in those last moments when it really all mattered, where it was supposed to come together, the opponent didn't show up. So even if they were losing those gunfights, even if that man difference was sometimes very, very slim, it still didn't matter. And they still won very confidently. And GG's for that. And of course, GG's to everyone, because that is the end of our play day today. We had 3 fantastic games. And, anything to say before we head off?
Really? Yeah, this is actually, we need to talk about no minis. Please drone better, because like you lose ways too fast the drones. I mean, like this was perfect. I mean, like perfectly game played because they knew like some variable, but still maybe change a bit your play style in the prep phase. Now we are seeing the standings. Oh, and Beshkades Esports with 11 points on the lead now. Only 1 point in front of Ryzen. Ryzen remains on the second spot here. No minis did drop towards the third place. Oh,
No
they're
mini
not.
score has not updated.
The score has not updated.
They
Sorry, I
should
got
be
to
on
just
12, I believe.
Yeah, okay. Sorry for that. The score didn't got updated. So we will see maybe in a few minutes like the new score there. But wow, astonishing. First match was a close one. Really, both teams like perfectly well played. They knew each other perfectly. And really, the second team, we saw the difference between like players who play a long time, kind of really a long time. I finally know some players because I looked some names up there. But wow, fantastic. So good games tonight. This is really well played, and wow, GG's to everyone. Well played. It was really fun to entertain you, like to cast it actually, to entertain a bit the chat. This is really great.
Yep, and of course, huge thanks to all of the production crew as well who made all of this possible. Thanks to everyone at home for watching, and we will catch you in the very next Playday here in the EON League. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye.
They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and you forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where